I might read this on another episode, but right now I'm short on time. And I want to do it right. But I will not speed up. I like to enjoy these games, taking everything they have. So I will consider my options. So what is going on? Your fellow exiles are taking a moment to unwind. Jodari motions for you to join them. Best get used to your new life here, reader. You seldom get such moments of reprieve. Perhaps some further study of that book shall pass the time. You could join me for a little stroll if you're feeling up to it. Always something to be furnished around here. Or we could teach you more of what you know. Prepare us for the next rite. In any case, we do what we can to stay busy. Keeps the sense of isolation well at bay. At certain junctures, you may choose from several vocations, ways in which you can make yourself useful during occasional moments of free time. Use what time of you have. Ooh, what is this? A forage for resources. What else? Studying private. Hone your skills as a reader to grant small global bonuses for your fellow. Oh, interesting. Mentor a companion. Teach a fellow exile the old ways to rise their individual ranks in the rights more quickly. I think for now I will do the overall ones. Yeah, let's do this. You find a relatively clean clearing to study the Book of Rites. With undivided attention, through greater understanding comes the reader's influence. Attribute bonuses to bestow on all your fellow exiles to participate in the rites. The triumvirate whose reader is well attuned to the book has an inherent edge against its adversaries. Focus on which aspect of the Book of Rites. Each point of hope slightly reduces your fellow exile's banishment duration during the rites. Oh, interesting. More is likely faster. Presence. Each point of presence is likely to increase the size of your fellow exile's auras. And glory. Each point of glory has how much fire your exile's damage to the pyre. I think I'll go with hope for now. You concentrate on the substance of the words and teachings of the books of rites, such as you understand them thus far. The spirit comes to you in a flash. Whether from the book or from within, you cannot tell. You gain reader's influence, spirit. Finish studying. Let's continue your journey. My journey. The path heading west splits off, and once again your fellow exiles turn the choice to where to go over to you. Rai seems enthusiastic for whichever route you choose. What do we have? Fall flat. Can come here, I believe. The south road across the Jormir Valley is riddled with a barren rock and bone. Rai believes those who travel this path shall be as swift as Jormir of the Eight Scribes. The north road across the Jormir Valley passes the remains of the Hive Titan. Rai believes those who travel this path shall be as strong as Gaul of the East. So speed versus strength, it's my choice here. I like speed. Let's fall flat. Rai is behaving stranger than usual as you traverse the rocky paths ways of fall flat. The south road across Jormir Valley is riddled with barren rock and bone. Even the wild curves of this valley avoid the oppressive heat of this place. Wild curves? This was the path that Jormir many ran across so many times. Can you not feel his presence? Him and his friends, here in the sand, in the air, and all about. Jormungandr Manimane, 6th of the 8 scribers of the Book of Rites, known as the Brave or the Alpha Chief. The Alpha Chief have united the curse under a single banner and charted half of the unknown world, known world. At first you pay little heed, though later you observe your fellow exile seems to have more of a lightness in their step. Perhaps it was the previous day's rest that did everyone good. Your campaign is going to +1 kickness. Movement speed for the next rite. Only the next rite? Let's journey onward. I might actually split this episode in 2. It's going long. En route of the spring of Jormungandr, according to the stars, the next rite shall soon commence here. The Alpha Chief. Okay. You hear all about the roving slug market. Crude trading post found in the downside, Commonwealth contraband sometimes. Okay. Which appears to be nearby. Rackey insists that you take a look after settling. Game saved. Page revealed. The next Emperor. Ooh. Hey guys, how is it going? Mr. Greentail, been a while and all that.
Hit him.
Hey Ron, it's going. He's a traveling sales creature and proprietor of the downside slug market. Say, how come you've set up shop out here? Isn't this a little out of the way? Oh well, let's just say you are my own customers, you see. Dad and I, we know this business pretty good. We've been around the block, and so... As Ron keeps bluttering, Rackey signals to you in a furtive way. Here's the deal, champ. Got an informant says there is something here connected to this rights business. See if you can spot it. Should be able to pound some of our stuff to make the trade. And don't even worry about Falcon Ron. So anyways, you guys got something for me or what? That black bloom you got there, I could take it off your pals if you want. Drag black bones to Ron's stash. Let's proceed. Oh, hey, you know, I'll take it, Mr. Greentail, though you drive a pretty hard bargain. We did not bargain. Now you gonna take something off my hands here, or what? Drag Moon to your stash. The Moon Crest? After being banished by an adversary, the bearer has a chance to return immediately. 30%. A trinket resembles the intricate sigil of the night wings. It shines its faint light. While carrying the arbor, the bearer moves faster than usual. A light and reflective bit of something falling from the stars. It seems lighter and still at night. When plugging into the adversary's spires, the bearer deals bonus damage. No tooth from a core that no longer needs it, though its owner is gone, her fear speaks sleep. Ash and Co. At the start of the rite, the bearer spires automatically gains +7. A brittle clump of ash from the ritual is still faintly warm to the touch somehow. Forget the moon's rat since you're telling me to, Mr. Tutorial. Let's proceed. This is a one-of-kind thinger you just got there, you know, and you got yourself a real good deal from me as well, so thanks. Switch to the roster to equip the talisman. Apparently one of us buzzers can get a little edge of that ring. Apparently one of us buzzers can get a little edge out of that ring during the rites. I mean, just a question of who gets it out. Each fellow might have a talisman code. Decide how shall we wield it. Let's do it. I want to put it on Judario. There we go. That guy's laughing too much. Anyways, that over here, his feet, you know, we've been having some trouble with his feet, but can we do something or other from all the hoofing around you? And so you see, Rocky indicates to you that now would be a good time to depart. I shall depart. I have no more cash. Where do I steal my money? It's up here. See you, Mr. Greentail, and your friends here too. I like them. Seems real nice, you know. I can commence the ride. Oh, but there's more things here. And Hedwig wants to speak to me. Hedwig motions for you to join him. While his manner is as eager as ever, you sense he is searching for the right words for what he's about to say. Oh, he's going to fulfill the promise he made me. You'd asked what I did to get thrown here. Figure I'd tell you. The others know. It was the blood border for several years. I was on the blood... The northern edge of the Commonwealth was flat and vulnerable expanse. The Highwing remnant seized upon every opportunity from the cover of clouds and... For several years, an outrider, no real rank, but pretty important job. Whenever the harp swapping was up to me to raise the alarm. Heart. A winged race, also known as the Highwing Remnant, at war with the Commonwealth. They are as coarse as their feathers, they hold themselves superiors. The Archjustice... Okay. One day the harps come without warning, no alarm, it was a slaughter. So I heard, because I wasn't there. I was with one of them. What? She look, that's story for another time. The point is, they burned me heading the deserter before they sent me here. I didn't want to fight. I abandoned my post, my friends. They paid dearly for it. I ended up down here. Hedwig looks at you as his smile reappears. It's not something I like to talk about, but as you can tell, but I know that you'd be wondering and you deserve to know. I made a promise to you earlier when we first met that you'd go free as well as if any of us go free. That promise may not carry that much weight, I guess, coming from a deserter. Anyway, that's how. Thanks for hearing me out. There is not much good in hearing the downside, but at least the past is behind us. He leaves you there to consider his words. So now he's in desertion, motive insurrection. The records that to relay Commonwealth. The downside once passed, tend not to be a subject for discussion. 5 years in exile. He was born at the onset of seventh month, suggesting he is devoted and faithful. When astral sign often foretells of one's disposition, strengths, and he just introduces. Lenorial. I shall read on the next episode. Book of Rights. What's so special here today? The last emperor. How many nations did they score in the name of Tholian Moor? How many countries fell before spears and blades? His guessing mattered less to me with every passing victory. Her legions swelled across the land and our dominion grew. The Emperor Tholian Moor paid all this little heed. He only attended to his personal affairs. Her legions relished the autonomy. We did not know that the Emperor cared nothing for his legions nor his people. He cared only for that which was before him. One day he learned of such a thing as to befit his name, and vowed to seek it out. How do I change pages? You know perhaps the Triskurs of Soliumor, the Emperor's Shard, the Friska's Island, and my liege. Oh. This story is known as the rights. Okay. Oh, right button. No more pages. Are there more things here? No. Let's do a right. So, practicing his moves nearby, watching for your adversaries. Where is the girl? Lone Minstrel, a figure still in the very corner of the wagon. He is unresponsive but seems to be alive. You observe the man slumping in the corner of the wagon bearing some sort of stringed instrument. You sense he lives, but nothing more. Since it's important to ask about him now. It does indeed. It's a person. I actually thought it looked like a person. It is actually a person. Oh well. Let's commence the rite. Let's hope it goes smoothly. As you complete preparations for the rites to commence, you notice Rai approaching. You notice too that she is wearing your companion's raiment. We can go home? Rai, I thought I made myself quite clear that you were not to touch these robes. Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Jodario. I just thought that maybe you were being funny at the time. Unbelievable. Hey, something's happening in the sky. I think we're up. We'll like play with her. Symbol of the rights. Let's do it. During rights, avoid the arrows of your adversaries and banish them with your arm. You lose your arrow and you grasp the orb. Banishing your adversaries in the rites can create the opportunity for you to douse their pyre. Screw episode, I just split it.
What brings you to the spring of Jomir? Why, it must have been the stars. Although it seems that your triumvirate now numbers 4 exiles, not the expected 3. The rules of the rites were not created for you to besmirch. Prepare now to confront the fate. They still honor the traditions of the scribes, and surely have been longing for this chance. But first, you have a choice to make.
The skies burns bright once more as your next adversaries in the rites approach. Their apparent leader is a bent old car who regards you with formal bow. At his side is an intense young man. I hail you, exiles of the Nightwings, and I am grateful that you... I hail you, exiles of the Nightwings, and I'm grateful that you choose to grace us with your presence once again. I'm called Talbot Oldheart. He's an honorable old Kurd bent on upholding the sacred traditions of the rites with his son. And this is my son, Almar. What? He is the dutiful foster son of Talbot Oldheart, and is very protective of him above all else.
Not tandem, father.
We need not greet them, father. We shall face you in the field this night, and may the victor's pyre burn eternal. But first, we offer you a token of good faith, in show of appreciation that the Nightwings have returned. Dalbert approaches with something in his paw. You sense his motives are sincere as he hands you a small talisman. A Tywin crest. Quickness. Thank him, and begin. That god was very kind. That god was very kind, and his son was so caring, wasn't he? When can we start? I want to help you beat them. We need 3 of us exactly to conduct the rite, but we've got 4 now, besides the reader. This ought to be their call. If someone has to stand aside this time, I volunteer. No volunteering, Cham. I ought to be the reader's cause, remember? Very well then, reader. Who shall it be? Henceforth, you shall choose 3 exiles to conduct the rite.
Who shall conduct the rites?
I will choose